Welcome back, students. In last lecture, we have seen a short story that is the lighthouse keeper of Aspinwall. Okay, and I hope you have understood it, and I hope you are watching the videos. And as I mentioned that these short stories will teach you a moral lesson. Okay, so this is not just for a sake of examination. This is for overall development as such. Okay, so as until now we have discussed the two short stories, okay, which is prescribed in our syllabus. So in unit 1 we have three short stories, and as we have finished with the two, now we will begin with the third short story, that is Ilias by Leo Tolstoy. Okay, and this is very wonderful short story, I would say, and will teach you a moral lesson of the life, and will teach you that a very important lesson. Okay, so this is something very important and you should enjoy it. And as far as this story is concerned, it is related with the a thing that is opposite of this materialistic pleasure. Okay, so as far as your syllabus is concerned, and as far as your education is concerned, now as you are a student of BCCA, the BCCA itself is a course where commercialization is there. Okay, commercialization is there, and we look a profit in our business. Okay, but this is something that when you are accumulating property, okay, when you are striving for money, when you are striving for your expenses, okay, and when you are fighting to get it, you will have some moral principle with you as well. Okay, because if you will only go after money, your life will be in danger. Okay, so this is something very essential. And as I mentioned that the English subject comes under humanities. Okay, and what makes it different is that your body is something that is related with the science field. Okay, but what puts heart in that body is something that is related with literature. Okay, that is related with the English subject. Okay, so this is something that you should understand it, and when you read it, just not to say them to get good marks in English, but you read it to enjoy it, you read it to understand it, and you read to implement it. Okay, so this is and as this your textbook no, the name of this textbook itself suggests that this is inspirations. Okay, inspirations, and will teach you something more about life. Okay, so and I would recommend you to just buy it. Okay, it can be available on Amazon, or you should look other way as well, but you should buy it. And I would suggest you not to go for just a summary. Okay, and this is a new syllabus, and there is no external source right now. Okay, so whatever I teach you is a first source. Okay, and you should watch it again and again. Okay, so this is now we'll begin with the short stories. Okay, Ilias by Leo Tolstoy. Count Leo Nikolaevich Tolstoy, usually referred to in English as a Leo Tolstoy, was a Russian writer. Okay, who regarded as one of the greatest authors of all time. Born to an aristocratic Russian family in 1828. Aristocratic means those who are related with the royalty. Okay, aristocrats were the in during those times they were ruling over the society. Okay, and so aristocratic family. He is best known for his novels War and Peace in 1969, and then second one is Anna Katerina, often cited as a pinnacles of realist fiction. Okay, so this writer is basically related with the realist fiction. Okay, realistic is something that is depicting reality of life. Okay, so you won't find any supernatural element in it. Okay, you won't find something that is irrelevant with a life. Okay, so you can attach with the short story, okay, you can attach with the novel, and when you read it you will understand that this is something very real, okay, because you must have been experienced such type of situation in your life as well. So realistic fiction is something that is related with the reality, okay, so you will find the reflection of life, okay. Then Tolstoy fiction includes dozens of short stories and several novellas such as The Death of Ivan Ilyich, Family Happiness, and Haji Murad. Okay, he also wrote plays and numerous philosophical essays as such. Okay, so this is all about the writer. Okay, and right now we have nothing to do with it. Right now we just focus the short story, and that is very important. That is Ilias is the story of a successful farmer, Elias, who grew into one of the wealthiest persons in the area, only to lose it all through the series of bad accidents. Elias and his wife experienced true happiness, however, only after having lost all their possessions. Okay, so it is the story which basically focuses on the farmer, okay, and his struggle, okay, his consistency, and after having all the accumulation of wealth, he becomes one of the rich of that particular place, okay. So even if having that privilege of being a rich person, that time he understands success in a different way, but at the later phase of the life, during the course of life, all the wealth that has been accumulated by him due to some accidents or due to some other negative things that has happened, he has to lose all his property, okay. And after losing all his property, he understand the different thing, okay. So different thing in the sense, he understand the true happiness as such. So sometimes what happen is that when you judge a person, you judge a person on the basis of property, on the basis of position, on the basis of royalty, but this is not the thing that you should do, okay. Even if the person who is in the middle class family, but if he is satisfied with his life, then you cannot say that the person is not successful, because a definition of success is different for all, okay. And if you are counting all your success on the basis of amount, that means something is wrong with you, okay. That creates misbalance in your mind, and it creates all problems, okay. So this is something that you should look out, okay. And when you have all property with you, okay, when you have all privilege with you, that is something that will make you arrogant, okay, that will make you like a egoistic person. But when you have nothing with you, you understand the real happiness, you try to adjust with the people, because that ego is not there. So this is a very important thing. If you are a part of society, you should be social as well, okay. Because life is like right now we all are just looking towards a permanent settlement as such, but nobody is understanding that there is nothing that is a permanent. Our life is not permanent, okay. We are a temporary being, at like a, yeah, this is like a temporary life we have got it, okay. And we should not lose it for just sake of the thing that has been created, okay, that are artificial thing that are imposing on you, okay. This is something you should understand it. So there are there can be a multiple interpretation of this short story when you understand it, okay. So this, you understood it now, that this is the story that is related with a person who becomes very successful, okay. But after a certain course of time, due to some bad accidents that has happened with him, he lose all his property, and after losing all his property, when he became a poor man, he understand the happiness in a different way. Okay, this is all about that story is dealing with. Okay, so in Ufa region, a Bashkir lived Elias. Okay, Elias didn't inherit any wealth from his father. His father only married him off and died a year. At that time, Elias' property included 7 mares, 2 cows, 2 dozen sheep. But Elias was a master and began to accumulate, worked from morning till night with his wife, got up before everyone and went to bed later than everybody, and was growing wealthier every year. Elias lived that way in works for 35 years and amazed a large property. Okay, so this is something very important, that he was a person who was very hard worker. Okay, and after getting all this thing, after, because his father didn't inherit any wealth for him. Okay, because his father has nothing, but by doing hard work, by struggling a lot, he has accumulated a lot. Okay, so even if he was a poor when his father died, okay, so he has nothing at that moment, but by doing hard work, by doing so much thing, he has accumulated so much property with him. Okay, and and the property is like 7 mares, 2 cows. Okay, so during those days, 7 mares is basically the female child of horse. Okay, 2 cows, dozen sheep. So these were the a collection of his property. Okay, so Elias accrued 200 horses, 150 heads of cattle, and 1200 sheep. Okay, so you can imagine, okay, the way he was having very a little amount of property, but by making his hard work. Okay, and by making implementing his ideology, he has accumulated so much. Okay, and male workers tended Elias herds, and female workers milked mares and cows, and made cow maize. Cow maize is like a milk of mares. Okay, sour milk drink from horses milk. Okay, so butter and cheese. Elias had a lot of everything, and people envied Elias' life. So he has accumulated so much that the people of that place was envied him. Okay, envied him, basically jealous about somebody. Okay, so if you are getting so much at the right place, the people will jealous about you. Okay, people will think about you. So people were saying, lucky this man Elias. Oh wow, so much property he has accumulated within a short period of a time. He has a lot of everything and has no need to die. Wealthy people started to get to know Elias and made acquaintances with him. Guests were coming to him from afar, and Elias welcomed them all and gave them food and drink. Whoever came, cow maize was ready for everybody, so as tea and sharbat and lamb. So whenever guest arrived, right away a ram or two was killed. A ram is basically a scattered animal of sheep. Okay, so a ram was killed to give food for them. Okay, whenever guest comes. So, and when many guests came, even a mare was slaughtered. Okay, so if there was a large quantity of guests, so even mare was killed to serve them food. So this is something that you understand that how he was becoming so rich of that place. Okay, so he has accumulated wealth as well as respect. Okay, and he was a famous of that place now. Okay, so after having all the fame, after having all the respect, okay, so you tend to get that privilege of being a person who is very talk of the place of that town, because people were invade him of having all these accumulation at short interval of time, and people were telling him how lucky he is. Okay, lucky this man. So when you have everything, okay, that doesn't mean that you are a very happy person. Okay, there are so many things that cannot be available if you are so busy with your life. Okay, so you find the people, those who are having fame, money, but not getting time to spend quality time with the family. So this is something that you find. So now you see that the ascending order of his progress is there. Okay, ascending order is going, the accumulation is going on, the fame he is getting on, the people is recognizing him, people are becoming invade of him, all fame he is getting. So the progress is, the graph is going on. Okay, but now what happens as for children? Now Elijah is the word that is derived from Elias only. Okay, so that is a colloquial language as such. Elijah had two sons and daughter. So Elias married off his sons and daughter, and when Elias was poor, his sons worked with him, herded mares and sheep themselves. But when they became rich, his sons got spoiled, and one of them started drinking. One son, the older, was killed in a fight, and the wife of another one, the youngest, was arrogant, and his son stopped listening to his father, and Elias had to split up with him. Okay, so this is something that is happening in the society, is that when you have so much property, then there is a possibility that your son, your daughter, being a privileged person of that property, they try to misuse that property, and they try to disobey their father, and they became arrogant. Okay, they did not listen to their parents. So this is something that is happening with Elias and right now. Okay, because when he was a person who was very hard worker. Okay, but that was not true with their son and daughter as such. They became lazy. During those days when he was poor, they helped him a lot. They worked with him, but during the course of time they become lazy, because when you have so much with you, then you try to become a lazy, and you avoid the daily routine as such, and you become passive in your life, because this is something that is prevalent in the society, that when an IAS person is there, then you generally find that his son or daughter, generally it is not obvious that generally it happens that they generally do not work a lot. Okay, and they become passive because everything they are getting. No, so this is something you find. Okay, and that is happening with Elias as such. Okay, so then due to this event, what happened is that Elias separated him. Okay, gave him a house and cattle, and his wealth had reduced, because he has to split his property within his son. Okay, and he has given it, and when you have distribution of your property, and when you distribute yourself, then it happens that the outcome will be less and it will be decreased day by day. And soon after that, Elias' sheep caught a disease and many of them died. Next came a year of hunger. Hay didn't grow, lost a lot of cattle that winter. Then the Kyrgyz came and stole the best mares, and Elias' property started to subside. Okay, so during the course of time, what happened? His sheep caught a disease. Okay, and many of them died. Okay, so due to this incident, no, he was losing his property. Okay, and next came a year of hunger. Okay, because hay didn't grow. Hay is basically a food for a sheep. Okay, they need to have this kind of food. And the next year was like completely there was no hay for sheep as such. So the disease was there and they were not getting food at the right time. A lost lot of cattle that winter, so they were dying day by day, so his property is getting reduced day by day. Then the Kyrgyz came and stole the best mares as well. Kyrgyz, they were related with these occupation as such. Okay, so they were collecting the mares, and what happened though? The property started to subside. Elias started falling lower and lower now. So when you see this, the first stage of his life, that he was getting higher and higher, higher and higher. He is accumulating everything. He has become a very rich person, and now you find it that he is becoming lower and lower. So life is very, when you have something, you cannot say that life is unpredictable. Okay, anything will happen. Okay, so when you say no, that talent and discipline, both the things should go hand in hand. Talent without discipline has no value as such. Okay, so as far as this the paragraph implication is concerned, no, what you imply should that the discipline is very essential in your life. Okay, so when you have discipline, then also you can get a maximum success. Okay, so and he had less strength left him. And when Elias approached his 17th, he started selling off his coats, rugs, saddles, wagons, and then began to sell all the remaining cattle as well. Okay, so these all things, no, that were associated with his occupation, his coats, rugs, saddles, these wagons, these are the rugs means generally when we have lots of sheep. So for their arrangement we use that material cloth. Okay, that rugs. Saddles is also related with that place. Okay, wagons is the a kind of material we use on the horse body. Okay, and then began to sell. So all these things, no, he has accumulated. Now he has to sell it. Okay, because the situation has become very sensitive. He is losing everything suddenly. Okay, and went Elias down to nothing, and he didn't notice himself when nothing had left. Okay, so during the course of time he has to sell everything. Okay, and then he got to realize that now I am becoming poor. Okay, so whatever he has accumulated is now is becoming zero, and he had to go with his wife to live with the people out of his estate. Elias only and had left a dress on him, a fur coat, a hat, and shoes with overshoes. And his wife, that what was the name of her wife? His wife is that Shama Shemangi, also an old one. Okay, so she was also not enthusiastic. Old wife is there, no endurance power is not there, so that they can accumulate again property. Okay, so his son with who had parted left to a distant land, and his daughter had died. Okay, So and there was nobody to help the elders. Okay, so this is something that you will find that when we were at the beginning of this paragraph, so you must have observed his progress that was going higher and higher. He was in ascending order. It was everything that he was getting: fame, money, recognition. The people were, he was the talk of the town. But during the course of time, suddenly, due to some bad incidents, or due to a lack of discipline in his son, because when you have property, when you have property, you tend to avoid lots of things. Okay, you tend to avoid the inculcation of values among your son and daughter. Okay, so the values were missing, and that's why they became passive. And due to this, what happened is that they are the culprit, and they split out the property of him, and due to this he has nothing right now. He became a poor man. Okay, so this is the reality of life. Okay, so even if you have a huge property with you, you cannot say that I am a completely happy. Okay, happiness is something that you find in solitude. Okay, sometimes when you are with nature, when you find nature is so amazing, then also you can get happiness. Happiness is like you should find in a little moment. Okay, there should not be a great thing that should happen to get happiness as such. When you find happiness in a little thing, in a small thing, then also you can understand that what kind of things that we have got from the God. Okay, but what is generally happening is that we tend to forget all the things that are getting from as a nature's gift. Okay, and we are just becoming materialistic. These all vibes that are prevalent in the society, that we are just after money. Okay, so this is something that should not be done. Okay, it is essential to get amount, it is essential to accumulate a property, that is essential to carry out your daily activities, but it should not be that you should be a very after money only. Okay, you should not be that kind of individual. Okay, you should regulate all the activities. This is something you can take out from this short story. Okay, for today's now we will wind up this session by saying that in tomorrow's lesson we'll see the next part of this short story, but I will recommend you to take this book as early as possible. Okay, and enjoy the reading between the lines. And as I mentioned that this is a new syllabus, so whatever I teach you is the first source. After 6 months or 8 months you will be getting a ready-made notes as such, but till now you will have to watch it again and again. And as I mentioned that to improve your English, it is essential to go for line to line understanding, reading between the lines. Summary is not essential. That is a very bad way of learning. Okay, and if you want to improve it, and you will have to follow my instructions, so please as early as possible make it available and study. Okay, meanwhile, thank you. Stay home, stay happy.